you for joining me tonight on the Cristina Show. No, not that Cristina. Me, Cristina Reina de Los Angeles, and this is my show. I prepared like an Olympic athlete for these interviews, including a quick visit to my dermatologist. I think the Botox is working. Tonight, we'll hear from mayoral candidates Austin Butner, Wendy Gruhl, Jan Perry, Eric Garcetti, and the undecided Zev Yaroslavsky. This just in, Mr. Yaroslavsky seems to have lost his way by using an outdated Thomas guide map. Pobrecito. So let us begin. Big question of the day. Mayor of Los Angeles. City hall fights, city council arguments. Every morning, people will be telling you that what you did yesterday was wrong, wrong, wrong. Sounds like my first marriage. So my question is, why will anyone want to be mayor? Why will you want to be mayor?
Because this is a city I love. I was born and raised here. That all of the problems or challenges we have, I see as opportunities on how we can create jobs, have a better educational system.
I want to be mayor because I want to raise the quality of life for children and their families and give everybody in this city a better opportunity to have a job, a place to live, and a way to get there.
I think I can make a difference. My dad came to this country as an immigrant like many Angelinos. My mom was a public school teacher, and growing up for us was school and job. And I think as a community, we're not providing that same access to good education and the opportunity to find work in our community. We've got to make a difference.
This is a city where my grandparents came from Mexico, found opportunity, improved their lives with each generation, and I want to give that same opportunity to the next generation.
Wendy. May I call you Wendy?
You may.
Of course I may. As you know, the Latina vote has the potential of selecting the next mayor of the city of Los Angeles. Very important question here. Big fancy dinner party at City Hall. Council members, heads of state, your vice president, blah, 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 blah. And you can only choose one special guest. Who would you choose and why? Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, Dora the Explorer, or me?
Easy question. You, of course, Cristina. You're from Los Angeles. You're part of our community.
Dora all the way.
Okay, well, you do know I'm a Los Angeles resident, and I am registered to vote, right?
I love my daughter more than anything in the world, and I want to make sure if I can bring Dora to our home, would be just an absolute pleasure.
Great! It is my opinion that the city needs more Latinas running for office. What can you do as a mayor to encourage Latinas to run for public office?
It is all about mentorship and tapping people. And look, if we don't suggest to great women out there, not only that they should run, not only it's if, but when are you going to run, we won't see them in office. So I hope you'll consider, and I hope a lot of you will consider running for office soon.
What I believe is important is that we encourage Latinas, and that organization like HOPE is one that gives women an opportunity to say, I can do this. But it means we have to invest, and we have to invest in those Latinas.
To work with organizations like HOPE so that we can bring young women in, get them started, expose them to what it means to work in public service, to teach them how to do it, how to raise money, how to get organized, how to do outreach, and how to help people.
I think we need more Latinas in office. I see the same sets of people shuffling from office to office, and I think we need new blood. And I hope all the sisters of HOPE are going to be right there with me at the table, rolling up their sleeves, doing work, and making Los Angeles a place where we can put kids back in school, where we can see the promise and the hope of a job.
My tia Lucha just opened her own bacon-wrapped hot dog cart on the corner of 6th and Broadway. Well, sometimes she's on 5th and Broadway, and sometimes she's on 7th. You know, anywhere between 5th and 8th, you can find my... Okay. So how will you, as a mayor, ensure that businesses like my tia's will be welcome in Los Angeles?
First of all, I'm going to make sure I go to your tia's cart so I can make sure we get more business for her. But most importantly, we have to include small businesses and how we deal with getting jobs back in Los Angeles.
As mayor, I'll make sure that we reach out to all the businesses that are already here and that we get out of the way, cut red tape, and lend a hand when it's needed.
I would work to do more education, more outreach, and to teach people through organizations like HOPE to reach people and to bring them in and help them understand how we can work together so that they can help us grow the local economy.
We have to find a way to make it easy for entrepreneurs to start a business in Los Angeles and help them be successful. And I think my background in doing that, I understand how hard it is. the risks they're going to take, and we want to see as many of them be successful as possible.
Can you ask your tia if she can make a vegetarian dog without the bacon, and then I'll be by.
If you ever had the honor of having a Mexican combination plate named after you, what would it be and why? Tacos en enchiladas? Quesadillas en flautas? Sesos en lenguas?
Lengua, no. Yo prefería nopales con pollo y queso, un poquito queso.
I think it would have to be a kosher burrito, since I'm half Mexican and half Jewish, and you get pastrami at all the taco stands in Boyle Heights.
And in Los Angeles, if you really want to impress the Latina voters, you need to know your salsa. And I'm not talking red and green. I'm talking salsa, and I am just the person to teach you. Wraps up this edition of my incredibly wonderful show. We had fun tonight, no? And we learned so much from our candidates. So take this knowledge and use it to get every Latina of voting age out to vote. I'll be voting this year. I just reached voting age.